Freezing is definitely an option for patients who want to delay pregnancy, but there are several other medical conditions where freezing of either oocytes, semen or embryos should be considered, and they include oncological conditions like breast cancer, cervical cancer or cancer in young patients of reproductive age group, and when they are planned for chemotherapy or pelvic irradiation, etc. Non-oncological conditions where fertility preservation should be considered include premature ovarian failure, severe endometriosis, patients undergoing prophylactic oophorectomy, patients with chromosomal abnormalities where the chances of premature ovarian failure are very high, like in Turner syndrome, Fragile X syndrome, etc. Also patients who have to take immunological suppressants for different hematological and autoimmune conditions. The rates of fertilization, embryogenesis or pregnancy with vitrified warmed oocytes when compared to fresh embryo transfers is actually not very much different. With the advent of vitrification process, the post-thaw survival rates of oocytes is very good when compared to slow freezing, and we are getting pregnancy rates almost similar to fresh embryo transfers with vitrified warm oocytes. There is no significant difference in obstetric and perinatal outcomes with vitrified warmed embryos when compared to fresh embryos. In estrogen receptor positive breast cancers, there is always a fear because pregnancy causes increase in estrogen hormone in the body. So the fear is that some occult cancer cells may grow because of elevated estrogen levels in the body. But even in patients with estrogen receptor positive cancers, they are no more discouraged to becoming pregnant once they are cured of the cancer. However, they have to be very careful, and they have to actually plan for the pregnancy once they know that the recurrence rate is very, very low and they're off their adjuvant treatment. When deciding on how long to wait before actually getting pregnant, one should consider the individual risk of recurrence in the women, particularly in patients who require adjuvant therapy.